Okay, continuing with the video, as you can see now, we've got our little mustache for our Santa done right here. It's real simple, not a lot to it. In other words, let me shape that nose a little bit more. We go, see? Now, what we want to do is, I'm going to sort of take the bottom of it for the beard, and just like almost a 5-minute wizard, see what I'm doing? I'm just taking and removing a little wood in here just to make the beard kind of come to a angle. In other words, just a little bit like that. See? That's all. It's not any big thing. You don't have to do this, but it's just something I thought would be kind of unique to get the beard looking a little bit different. See how it sort of gives it a different angle like that? Let me kind of come around it here like that, and then I'm going to sort of come over here, and I'll kind of put paint in it like this, in other words, where it sort of goes to that point where the beard, if you can see, now like I said, you can keep the beard straight if you want to. I like to curve it over just a little bit like this, in other words. See, sort of like that, in other words, where the beard kind of bows over like that. Kind of remove this around in here. It's a real simple project, not a difficult one. Something you can do in just an afternoon, make you a good little ornament out of it, in other words. And like I said, you don't have to do this to the beard. You don't have to curve it. You can have it straight down or across. It doesn't really matter. I like to have that kind of that curvature in there on that beard. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now, what we want to do is, from this point up, we're going to divide the face from the beard itself. So sort of start up at the top of the mustache here. Well, excuse me, at the bottom of the mustache, and just kind of draw a line. I'm sorry, yeah, like that, okay? And come over here and just sort of draw a line up like that, in other words. Just like that, okay? Take it from here. Draw the line up like that, where it sort of, see what I'm saying? Sort of goes that's where you're dividing the face, and you take your knife and you run your knife alongside there, just like that, and you cut from the inside of the face there, just like this. Like that. Do the same thing over here. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, you know, for a beginner to just have something to. And you cut on the inside of that, is what you do. I'm going to remove a little bit more wood right in here. And a little bit more in here. All you're doing there is you're just separating the facial features from the beard. Okay. Like I said, it should only take you an hour or so, or not even that long, really. And you can have your nice little ornament that you can have You know, a lot of people don't have band saws, so they're able to, all I'm doing is just sort of rounding this off, taking this down like this, in other words, just like that. Get that nose just a little bit more rounded in there, in other words. But this is a real simple project, as you can see, to just do a little Santa. Now let's take this hat and let's just get a little bit down, just a little bit more. A little bit more pointed, a little bit smaller. There you go. See, just sort of like that. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing big. Now what I want you to do is to come up on that hat just a little bit, maybe a ½ inch or whatever it is, and just draw a line around here. We're going to put a little, like a little, what do you call them? Goes around the little hat, in other words. And you take your knife and you go around this just like this. And you come from the top up here and you just remove that wood in there. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that. See that?